Hi everyone, delonewolf here and welcome to sisi, the test server for EVE Online, where I want to take a first look at the deployment of the Citadel build, the first Citadel build on sisi at the moment. And I think the first thing that I want to quickly mention here is that if you've ever dreamed of flying a Titan, flying a super carrier or a carrier, but you don't actually have those skills in game at the moment, this could be the right time to check this out, because check it out here in the redeemable items. CCP is giving us a hell of a lot of very nice toys. So here are some super carriers, here's some Titans, that looks pretty damn good. Some skill injectors as well, so 60 skill injectors, that should definitely help you get somewhere. And yeah, if you have basically a skill build that will allow you to inject the rest of the skills towards a Titan, that should be pretty damn useful. If you've done some tests, then it should all be good. And here we are. I first moved myself to FD before redeeming the items so that I could check those ships out in the main testing system. This is where the tests are usually held. And you can also see from oops, excuse me. You can also see from the stuff that I've bought here that I've already done a little bit of scouting here at first. But yeah, now in my ship hangar, check all of this out. Let's see if I did the skill plan correctly here. Requirements. Oh yeah, I should be able to actually dock in the Erebus or pilot the Erebus. So here it is. Not really very visible because it's such a massive bloody ship, but I am in an Erebus inside the station here. I could undock, but I think that would be pretty bad news, so let's not do that right now. There's also the Nyx. I think I can fly the Nyx. So here it is. That's also looking really nice. But yeah, if you want carriers, you know, that should be something that's not too far for a lot of people. You know, if you want to check out the new capital mechanics and stuff like that, again, this is the right time to do so, because I think if you're going, let's say for carriers, I can buy Thanatos for 100 ISK right here on the test server. And I had 10 million skill points from the mass test, so I injected them to make sure that I could fly the Titan, so that I can check that out when it comes out. But you also receive 16 of these skill injectors, which again should help you, even if you're a newer player, to at least get in something like the carrier, maybe the super carrier, and check out the new mechanics for those ships. But that's not really what I want to cover in this video. I need to do maybe a bit more, including some fitting and stuff like that, before I actually jump into these ships on sisi. But for me personally, the biggest thing is that right here in the blueprints, you've got the Citadel blueprint. So you've got the Astraeus blueprint, which is costing construction parts, structure hangars, etc. Keep in mind, this is subject to change, but it's an idea of what CCP wants these citadels to cost. Next up, of course, we've got the Fortizar blueprint here as well. You can, maybe I'll buy one because I actually want to put one in the oven of these as well. And here, this actually takes a few different ones, which I don't have. So again, if you want this for testing, not a big deal. Just buy 100 of everything that you need. So with these, I should have... Sometimes the market is a little bit slow, but you know, it is a test server after all. Let's also buy 100 of these. Structure laboratories. All right. Buy this 100. Oh. Yeah, I wanted laboratories. Few market details. There we go. That's better. 100 of these as well. And anything else that's at 4? No. So I think that should be it. Now you can't produce anything in the seeded station, so that's quite unfortunate. As you can see right here, the selected activity is not supported in the current facility, and I have insufficient funds to pay the job cost. So holy crap, what is total job cost? 13 billion ISK? Holy crap, that's quite a lot. I guess that will depend on where exactly you want to produce it. But you can also see that I have one Astraeus in the making in Dodixie, and that's gonna take 3.5 days for me to actually finish the Astraeus. Now, if you want to fix this, you know, if you yourself want to get on CC and you want to produce your own citadel so you can deploy them and see how everything works out, then this is how I'm doing it at the moment. I just bought myself a freighter, and you can put your blueprint in there. Just start putting all of these, let's say 5 of each. I think I already did one run, so I know exactly that I will have enough, which is this, and it should be plenty of room as well. So let's quickly do that. Another 5, please. Another 5. 5. Your next. Let's go. Here we go. 5. And 5, and yeah, at the end I'll just show you guys how to use the move me command. But before that, let's check it out, because some people have already been very busy here on CC, and that means that we have a nice view when we undock. So let's do that in an interceptor here, and as we undock amidst quite a few capital and super capital wrecks here. Check it out right there, an Astraeus at 1200 kilometers. Over here we've got a Fortizar that's being deployed at 1400 kilometers, and over here someone is putting up a Keepstar at 1000 kilometers. So what you can basically do in here now is you can do a warp within 10, and then we can have a look at the Citadel deploying. And I think tomorrow, I think it takes 24 hours at the moment to deploy these. You will be able to just straight up have a look at them. If you have docking rights, you'll be able to dock in them as well, and things like that. So here is the Astraeus. Look at that. That's going to be the smallest citadel, and yeah, here's the deployment. I do wonder what it will look like when these are finally deployed. Let's head over here towards the one that I want to build, a Fortizar. And so the good news is 1000 kilometers seems to be enough from another landmark, like let's say a station or maybe a belt or something like that. And that means that you can put your citadel within visual range of the landmarks, moons, planets, gates even, that you want. That is perfectly possible and doable. And so here is a Fortizar being anchored. So that looks really nice as well. We've never really seen this one fully deployed, so this is what I'm most curious about. What will this Fortizar Citadel look like when the anchoring process has been done? And then finally we'll also take a quick look here, warp within 10 at the Keepstar. Is that the right way? Well, it is the test server, so let's see what happens. Holy crap. Keepstar is now even further away. Come on, wanna warp within 10 of that.
Warp drive active.
Destination, Keepstar. And now he's gonna warp me somewhere else. So that is obviously something that I'm going to need to report because that is pretty bugged out here. Let's dock up in the other station, completely get off grid. But yeah, that may be like a grid bug or something like that, that it didn't allow me to warp towards the final citadel. Let's press stop so that I don't dock. Let's get back here. Warp within 0.
Warp drive active.
And this is of course why we do the testing. But that's, yeah, that was a weird bug. Definitely something that I'll have to come back to, test more thoroughly, and then provide them with a bug report. So let's try this again here, warp within 10. Will it work this time? Nope, he's still warping me off in a completely different direction. Is it because it's actually too close? That is possible. So let's try warping up towards the Intaki Bank. Does that work? Yes. So obviously, first bug spotted. Then let's go there manually. See if that works. Micro warp drive on. Align to. Does that work? Yeah, I can align to it. And can I already view it? Oh, I can actually already go and view it like this. So that's good. This one is actually going to be really huge compared to your ship. It's going to have a major impact. But all right, that looks like it could be okay. Let's see if we can warp off to this one now.
Warp drive.
We can stop that. So yeah, warping towards this keep star seemed to be bugged. Warping to the other ones seems to work quite nicely. We'll have to make a bug report on that. But other than that, I'm really happy to see that a lot of this is being deployed, is being tested. You do get a better grasp of what you have to do to prepare for the Citadel expansion with this. And then just to end up here, I'll show you guys, if you want to make your own Citadel somewhere, what you can easily do is just, you know, grab all the materials, then use the move me command. Move me. I took the Dixie. 2 seconds left. 1, 2 should be good. Let's head out to the Dixie because you can produce stuff here. And once we warp towards the station, you'll see that a lot of people have already done the exact same thing. So off we go. This is just a natural warp. After you use the move me command, we'll have to wait for that to end. But yeah, looking really nice, really good. I think that the smallest Citadel, the medium, seems very doable, affordable. You can easily transport all the materials in not even a freighter. That's really not a big deal. It doesn't cost that much, and I think that they will start to replace bosses slowly but steadily. And then the other ones, yeah, a bit more effort, a bit more cost, and all of that. Federation Navy assembly plant, obviously. You're supposed to be able to assemble stuff in an assembly plant, so let's hope that Citadel can be done there. Of course, I already know that you can, because as I've said here, in system I've got an Strauss blueprint running for the job. So there we go. And yeah, here is that. Oh no, it's in the mass testing channel. You know, people want to join corps to be able to be in corp within a Citadel. It could make a big difference with stuff like the offices. All of that still needs to be checked out indeed. But slow obelisk finally in warp towards the station. I can also, oh yeah, maybe let's see, stop hiding all brackets. Stop hiding all brackets. I'm not seeing, let's see, to Dixie, Caldari. No, I'm only seeing the classical stations. And I know for a fact that there is an Excel here. Off we go. So here is the Navy assembly plant, and there is, yeah, mobile depots. But right here, keep star. Maybe we can. Oh, it's still being deployed as well. So yeah, it's because of the production time. I thought it was deployed, but I was wrong. It's still in the deployment process. So by tomorrow, we should have an idea, or if they show up on overview, do you still have to manually add those? Things like that. What does all of that look like? That could be pretty damn interesting. In the meantime, let's dock up here and let's see what the cost is of producing one of those. Because that's definitely something you want to keep in mind as well. You usually have to press twice on the test server. Maybe even 3 times now. Come on. Let's select something else, reselect the station.
Request accepted.
You cannot do that while docking.
Permission requested.
Ah, thank you. And then let's bring everything back here. Press the Fortizar blueprint and yeah, costs quite a little bit. 1 billion to make, but I can't do it. So let's press start, and this is 10 days. Holy crap, how the hell did people already put up an Excel? But okay, there we go. This is how you can actually get some of these jobs going pretty easily on the test server. This will give me plenty of time to check everything out as these jobs are finally done. Then we'll check out the deployment, we'll see how everything goes. But I think that this is pretty good for a first look at the Citadel deployment on sisi so far. Next up, I'll probably check out some of the capital changes if I find the time for that. But this is my call out to everyone that wants to check out the Citadel expansion, whether it is the capital and super capital changes or the Citadels themselves. This is the right time to do so. Get started, because, well, it takes quite a bit of time to make them, to deploy them, and you do have a great opportunity to fly ships you're not capable of flying at the moment, thanks to everything that CCP is giving us on the test server, specifically to test all the changes coming in Citadel. So I highly recommend everyone that wants to give it a try to do so. In the new launcher, you can just select the CC server, get on there without having to have a second client or anything like that, and you can get to trying everything out for yourself. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and I'll see you all next time.